and
Appreciate it.
uh, and another man who was not ready to present tonight, but we only have A+ superstar hitters who can jump in whenever they are called upon. So 2 minutes on the clock for Wil on Torry Holt.
Well, thankfully, I've been someone who's had the pleasure of seeing Torrey Holt play. It makes it a little bit easier to talk about him because pretty much anyone who saw the St. Louis greatest show on turf will remember its three big superstars: Isaac Bruce, receiver; Kurt Warner, quarterback; and Torrey Holt. Of those three, the other two are in the Hall of Fame. Torrey Holt is not, but should be. I know we had this wide receiver backlog, but listen, Torrey Holt was a All-Pro once. He was a Pro Bowler 7 times. There's no one in this class of finalists that was a Pro Bowler more times than he was. He was all decade in the 2000s. When he retired, he was top 10 all time in receiving yards. If you're top 10 of everybody that played in the league, and pretty much basically all those other guys are in the Hall of Fame, and you're not, that is telling me that you have shown statistically it works. You won a championship and a Super Bowl. You were on a team that you can't tell the story of the NFL without telling the story of the Rams' greatest show on turf. So to me, he's obviously part of that pantheon. The fact that there are so many wide receivers now is working against him because then now we're waiting. Well, like, is someone from this era with 13,000 yards worth more than a player that's, surpassed that in the later era where they threw the ball more? I can't get into those kinds of arguments. All I can say is with the players that are in front of me right now that are not in the Hall of Fame, Torrey Holt is the best wide receiver who is not in the Hall of Fame. You gotta get him in there, break the log jam for wide receivers. It'll open it up for some other players that are also deserving.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Wil. And with 17 seconds to spare, very economical.